Coming from the region, trying to get it out the mud. All my brothers took the oath and now we bonded in blood. I'm scared to die alone, so I pray I find love. But for now I found myself, I gotta thank the man above. I've been studying the ops, I treat the beef like anthropology. So honestly, fuck whoever doubted me. I turn them into fans, now they all saying that they proud of me. It's never an apology, I force them to acknowledge me. Speaking from the soul, please don't call me a prophet. I'm just a young nigga, only focused on the profit. The money where my mouth is, I've been acting out of pocket. Well connected to the plug, niggas thinking I'm the socket. The pendulum is swinging, I done had a couple readings. A psychic told me I'm about to be in office meetings. My psychic told me chasing dreams ain't misleading. So I'm following my heart, but in the same time I'm leading. I just found my tempo, designer on my face, double G near my tempo. I wanna be more than friends with Shorty off Central. I really think her artwork will be monumental. But look, she caught me posing in the gallery and told me had some etiquette. Thinking about my legacy just put me in my element. I don't follow rules, but in my own way I'm elegant. I started being myself, they say a nigga arrogant. Shit don't matter to me, life is like a novel, other days it's just a movie. I could write a book on shit I seen like a groupie. I could switch flows with my feelings, bitch I'm moody. I could sell a couple songs if I'm feeling generous. Ellen go love us cause we really some degenerates. This is pure potential, nigga, welcome to the Genesis. I said welcome to the Genesis, for real.
Hey, 200-300 beats going crazy.
Trump saying anything on Channel 5 News. Crippin' ain't the only way a nigga get the blues. A lot of people question if Corona's still true. The only thing I believe in is my crew. All the faith that I have is in my brothers and myself. We was laughing about bad times and we ain't had no help. I know knowledge is the only true way to seek wealth. So I'm smoking good and drinking good, my mind's in good health. Arm, leg, arm, head, this is God body. Wisdom, understanding, freedom, we just want equality. I ain't no 5%er, but this shit really bother me. I will create change, fuck the cops, they ain't stopping me. Starting to feel like the first of a new breed. A few old friends tried to kill all my dreams. Little did they know I never sleep, I'm hearing screams from all the lost souls who lost their life because of greed. What's the American dream? Where they try to limit who you could be. A country built by the slaves called the land of the free. I'm screaming fuck Fox News, there ain't no silence in me. No justice, no peace, ice sweeping the streets. Say a name, Breonna Taylor, way more than a tweet. I can't live on my back, I'd rather die on my feet. Yeah, I'd rather die on my feet. I can't live on my back, I'd rather die on my feet. I'd rather die on my feet. I can't live on my back, I'd rather die on my feet. I'd rather die on my feet, I can't live on my back. Lost a couple friends cause I stood for civil rights. I got PTSD, so I hate them blue lights. Put them lasers in my eye, I thought I lost sight. I was 18 when they almost took my life. Shots rang, all we heard was white noise. We gon' make a change, 2020 left us no choice. Been through hell and back, that's why niggas so poised. Fuck a rap verse, you can hear the strength in my voice. What's the American dream? Where they try to limit who you could be. A country built by the slaves called the land of the free. I'm screaming fuck Fox News, there ain't no silence in me. No justice, no peace, ice sweeping the streets. Say a name, Breonna Taylor, way more than a tweet. I can't live on my back, I'd rather die on my feet. Yeah, I'd rather die on my feet. I can't live on my back, I'd rather die on my feet. I'd rather die on my feet. I can't live on my back, I'd rather die on my feet. I'd rather die on my feet. I can't live on my back. if I'ma rage, I'ma do it my way. You gon' see how the fuck we get down. You gon' see how the fuck we rage. Okay. Let's start a riot, oh yeah, bitch, I'm tryna rage. Bad little hoe, spam my IG page, I'm finna dive in, oh yeah. If she give me play, when she drop a pin, I'll be on my way. Bitch, I'm sliding, oh yeah, do this every day. Fuck around and drown, tryna ride my way. Bitch, I'm vibing, oh yeah, niggas X-ray. I see through these boys, they is not who they portray. I was underage, up in VIP. Me and Donnie ran through the hills in an AMG. Life ain't been the same since a young nigga did some DMT. I just told my auntie I'ma take her off of EBT. The family trauma broken, bitch, I'm spiritually awoken. Got my third eye open, I've been swimming through emotions. Baby, ride my dick, cruise control, she be coasting. I knew I hit it right when she watched what I was posting. Let's start a riot, oh yeah, bitch, I'm tryna rage. Bad little hoe, spam my IG page, I'm finna dive in, oh yeah. If she give me play, when she drop a pin, I'll be on my way. Bitch, I'm sliding, oh yeah, do this every day. Fuck around and drown, tryna ride my way. Bitch, I'm vibing, oh yeah, niggas X-ray. I see through these boys, they is not who they portray. Khyree in this bitch in no fucking Coogi. Nigga on his big shit in that Coogi. I feel you though. And I was in the water. Curving all these bitches cause my mama said I'm worthy. If I post my drill, I might get your hoe thirsty. Got some killer pussy, I'ma call her to come murk me. I came in with my dogs, they gon' chew you if you hurt me. Gang go do them dirty, they don't let me handle static. Sucking on my soul, I'm starting to think that she satanic. This a 4x4, when I swerve, I don't panic. Wanna bust a G-shot down, you can keep the paddock. Thinking about the pressure only cause me depression. Fuck what they wanna hear, this is self-expression. Never took an L, cause I always learned a lesson. Could've died in 2019, life a blessing. Bleach in my head, Gucci frames, Khyree X. Sliding over tracks, gotta send, I'm up next. Bro, earned his stripes, he might hit you with a tech. Once I pick up mine, she was tryna give me neck. Curving all these bitches, cause my mama said I'm worthy. If I post my drill, I might get your hoe thirsty. Got some killer pussy, I'ma call her to come murk me. I came in with my dogs, they gon' chew you if you hurt me. They gon' do them dirty, they don't let me handle static. Sucking on my soul, I'm starting to think that she satanic. This a 4x4, when I swerve, I don't panic. Wanna bust a G-shot down, you could keep the paddock. Talk about, let me see, boy, we recording, I'll show you later.
What you on, bro?
Yeah, you don't want this energy in here because you gonna go crazy.
Nigga.
You gonna go crazy.
What up, everybody? It's Music March Madness again. Let's go. Tonight we got Khyree Battle. Super excited to speak with him. Haven't spoken with him yet. He's an artist actually from the region, the 219. He was surprised to hear that I myself am from Chesterton, Indiana, so it's going to be very interesting talking to somebody from Indiana tonight. Let's go. This has been his music. It's called Pure Potential, the project. Pretty excited to get this interview going. We're just waiting for his computer to get back up and running. It died, his battery, so once he gets that back up and running, admit him into the chat and get going. Yo, we got some great fucking exciting news for anybody that placed a merch order. We got merch in, baby. We got all the orders in. All the orders are in. Check this out. Every single piece of merch got a custom tag on that thing, individually numbered. individually sized and numbered, very limited edition merch. Thank you to everybody who bought a piece of merchandise. I will probably have those on up for sale again at some point, but it's not going to be for a bit, and they're definitely not going to be numbered, and definitely not as cool as the original pieces that we had up. So big shouts to anybody that bought merch. It will be on the way to you by this weekend for sure. I'm not gonna I'm not gonna let this weekend pass without getting that merch sent out to everybody. Can everybody hear me okay? Are my volumes? Is my volume all right? Were we looking okay? How's everybody doing tonight, man? Is everybody having a good night? Everybody excited for the interview? How's everyone doing? What up, Drew? What up, Munher? Thanks for stopping by, of course, everybody. Hope everyone is ready for the interview tonight as well. Hope you're ready for this bracket, man. This bracket is going to be exciting. I'm really excited to announce the artists that are going to be on the Talkin' Truth music bracket. We're gonna get the votes going here soon, and we're gonna see who the favorite artist of everybody is. I have a prediction that it's probably gonna be Mick Jenkins who wins this whole thing, because most of my platform is built off of Mick Jenkins fans. But we shall see. We shall see. There's a lot of good artists on there. I'm really excited to see where everybody lands. Should be pretty exciting. What's everybody up to tonight? Anybody doing anything exciting? Anybody listening to any new music? Anything I should be paying attention to that we're not over here talking truth? This is the part of the stream where I really need some chat interaction, other than just Rosie, because like I'm trying to wait for this interview to start, trying to get this chat going, make sure it's active up in here. Hope everybody's having a solid night. Rosie and I had to do some odd grocery shopping tonight. Been lazy, go to the grocery store. It's only like $4 for delivery, so we're getting Jewel delivered to us tomorrow. I'm pretty excited about that. I gotta go up and down the grocery store aisles, just get that shit dropped off to the front door. Burner's sleeping away right now. As always, that man, all he does is fucking sleep. Looks like Khyree said he's pretty much all set to go. If you are in the stream tonight, you have a chance to share the link on your socials at all. Let a hip-hop fan, any hip-hop fans that you know, let them know about the shit that's going down tonight. I'm about to admit him into the chat. We're going to get this thing underway, and let's get this thing rolling, man. Thank you everybody for coming by. If you have any questions during the interview, please put them in the chat, comments. I'm going to get to every single one of those throughout the night, so if you have a question or a comment, please put it in the chat. I'm trying to get this to be as interactive as possible. So let's get this thing going. I'm going to admit him in here. Page going. Hey, can you hear me?
Yo.
How's it going, man?
What's up, man?
How's your night going?
Pretty good. How about yours?
I can't complain at all. I'm having a great night, man. Smoking some weed and just got some new speakers installed yesterday. Talking to a new artist for the first time. It's Music Mart Madness. I'm excited, man. It's a good night. Yeah. Shit, man. It's so good to have you on. I appreciate it so much.
Thank you.
What made you reach out? I know your producer was reaching out. Had you heard anything about me, or was it him that kind of put you on to what was going on over here? Or?
Yeah, he kind of put me on to what's going on.
Okay.
Yeah, he was talking about you a minute ago to me. So yeah, we've been peeping for a little sec.
Word. Awesome. Yeah, I'm really glad you guys reached out, because I'm really enjoying the project that you put out, Pure Potential. Super dope. I got a couple questions about that here in a little bit. But just go ahead and introduce yourself. Let everybody know where you're from, where you're staying now, and introduce yourself for the viewers, man.
Okay, my name is Khyree Battle. I'm originally from Atlanta, relocated to Indiana. Then I moved out to LA, and I moved back now, so I'm up in Chicago.
Chicago, okay. What part of Indiana? I heard you shout out the region out there, man, on the first song. That was crazy.
Yeah, the region, man. I'm from the region, right next to Gary.
Okay, hell yeah. Awesome. What would you say made you start doing music, man? What made you want to start recording?
It's kind of always been like a passion. Definitely a thing I've always wanted to do since I was a little kid. Like I grew up in a very music-heavy household, so I was raised on like all the old stuff, like Lauryn Hill, The Roots. Grew up on a lot of like Bob Marley and stuff. So
okay,
the music's always been there, you know.
That's good. Let's see. The Apex Universal. That's the group you're a part of. How did that start? What is the role of them right now? What are you guys up to?
Okay, so we're more of a collective. I wouldn't necessarily say a group.
Okay, collective.
Yeah. We're all like overall goal is to start a label with it and to help discover other acts around. Just really bring music into a new space. I feel like we're going through a cultural revolution right now. So it's time for something new.
Hell yeah. Is there any artists, like maybe independent artists, or I mean even artists that are signed, that are maybe like shaping a way for you, or kind of making you move in a particular way?
Man, yeah, that's a tough one. That's a tough one right there. It's a couple of people that's doing some things that's been kind of inspiring, low key. That's really been like a Baby King. Really been
Okay.
what he's doing. I love what he's doing as far as the vulnerability and the honesty in the lyrics. I'm really feeling that. That's somebody who's been doing some. I've really been loving what Rocky was doing. A lot of people hated on. I love what Teston did. That's been doing some stuff. I can't lie, Lil Baby. That's that motivation music right there.
Hell yeah, that's for sure. He popped off pretty quickly too.
Yeah.
He's got his own individual sound, and I think that's definitely important when you're coming up in this area. You have to sound kind of individualistic. You can succeed sounding like some of the mainstream stuff, but man, the real successful guys, I feel, definitely have their own sound. So is there any plan for you to pave out your own sound? Do you think you found a sound that you like yet? Are you going to kind of move around a little bit? How do you feel that's working for you so far?
So far, I feel like I'm still crafting my sound. I'm a student of the game, and I'm trying to get them 10,000 hours in.
Mm-hmm.
I really want to come into my own. I don't want to sound like anybody else that's already out. I want to do something new. I want to contribute to the culture. I want to contribute to the art. So I feel like the best way to do that is putting myself into it. So, I'm a little bit all over the place. Every project's gonna be different. I don't like to compare myself, but the only person I could say as far as project to project difference is Kanye. And I know that I don't want to compare myself to anything. Yeah. I just want to keep it fresh and different and bring something new, because it's like the mainstream starting to kind of get recycled. The top artists are the top artists, and everybody else is kind of like mimicking them.
Mm-hmm.
Nobody's trying to step outside the norm.
Word. What does hip hop mean to you? I guess kind of piggybacking on that question, why is it so important?
Expression, self-expression. That's what it means to me. It's just expression. Where you from, people who are around you, the people who support you, and really just the art of it. The culture.
Yeah. If you weren't doing music, is there another form of art that you think you would be doing secondary? Like, if music wasn't there, what else? How else would you choose to express yourself?
Man, all right, I suck at drawing.
Okay.
So I couldn't be a drawer or painter. I don't know if you would count this like interior design, I guess.
Hell yeah. Oh yeah, that's cool.
Yeah,
that's definitely art.
Like, I'm into furniture and all that type of stuff. I know that's kind of weird.
Nah, that's fire. But where do you like to shop for furniture? Do you go to thrift stores, or do you go to local places? What's your favorite place to shop for furniture?
Thrift stores, I love those little hippie shops that be off somewhere, and they got the little cool setup and stuff. I love those.
Hell yeah.
I really
got the best deals too, right?
Right. Yeah.
Price haggle a little bit.
Right.
So we're coming up on a year for COVID shit now. How did that stuff affect your creativity? Were you still able to get out there? Were you still able to kind of travel around? Were you kind of confined to your own home? How did your creativity, did it help, hurt, stay the same?
I feel like it actually helped me because it really gave me a lot of alone time. So I got to know myself a little bit more and think about what did I want to bring and express into my music. So it was a blessing in disguise. Really, I'm kind of happy for it, honestly. It's an unfortunate thing. Yeah. I lost a couple of family members, so it's very unfortunate. But as far as the time period, I'm pretty it was a lot of pluses that came with it too,
Yeah, for sure. Yeah, it definitely made me pivot and rethink the entire man. Without COVID, I wouldn't have this talk show. Like we wouldn't be on Twitch. I wouldn't have any of these interviews on YouTube. So
Exactly.
it was like kind of a blessing in disguise. And I had a question written down that kind of, I guess, piggybacks and relates to this one. Do you have any regrets at all that you're comfortable talking about, or are you more of like an everything happens for a reason kind of a person?
Everything happens for a reason.
Hell yeah, for sure.
Yeah, because I mean, I try not to regret anything because it's not like I can go back and change it. And so I kind of look at regret sometimes. It's like, yeah, there can be a lesson to be learned in that, which that's why I kind of consider like when people say L's, or like, oh, I took an L, I'm saying I'm learning a lesson. I'm not taking a loss because it's always something to learn, you know. But
L stands for lesson. I like that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But as far as like regrets, I really try not to have any regrets. Because like I said, you can't take that back, you know. It's kind of emotion.
For sure. What does your writing process look like right now? Do you go into the studio with a beat that has been sent to you? Are you sitting in there with the beat being built and kind of working around that? Do you go off of a hook? Does it vary from song to song? What does your writing process mainly look like?
It's relatively the same. I like to go into the studio with clips loaded already. I like to go in with ammo already. Like I don't like to waste time. I try to be a very proficient worker, so I like to pump out. But as far as writing goes, I like to, already have beats out, everything wrote out. I like to take my time because I want to express how I feel. And sometimes I feel like on the day-to-day communication level, I may be hard to understand. So I try to put an emphasis on the music part to where I can speak freely and be vulnerable and express maybe certain ideas I wouldn't feel comfortable with saying, out loud in regular conversation.
For sure. How do you choose the beats? Is it are you looking for like a particular sound, like a particular maybe an instrument for a certain song that you have written out, or is it just like, okay, that one sounds dope, or nah, that's not it? Like, is it just instinct, or is there like something you're maybe looking for in a particular one?
It really has to hit. That's my main.
Yeah.
Because I like my influences are from over here, over there. So like it goes off my moods. So I would say my process is a little bit bipolar, especially when it comes to beat picking on a day-to-day basis, So if you look like the project, for example, a lot of the beats they're different from each other, and the sounds are different. So that's kind of how I go about it, just a day-to-day thing. I don't really want to put myself into a box and like, oh, I'm gonna ride out a bunch of guitar beats. Oh, I'm gonna do a bunch of slower stuff. I want to keep things exciting. I want to keep people on their toes.
Once you learn how to break out of that box, it definitely makes your art more exciting for sure.
Yeah.
It's cool you just mentioned the project too, because I have a couple questions lined up about that now. What was the inspiration behind Pure Potential? Why did you name it Pure Potential, and what was the whole idea behind that project?
Okay, so I came up with the name. All right, you're smoking iron, so I got to talk about that. I came up with the name in the midst of a shroom trip with the boys.
Hell yes.
Yeah.
Hell yeah.
So I was kind of having a mini ego death, and I was just really thinking about like, all right, I was putting stuff out. I was using SoundCloud as a testing ground while I was finding my sound over the summer. So I was kind of doing like a little blitz run of just dropping a track every week, just different vibes and seeing what it would do. So in that time period, I felt like I was like grooming myself as an artist, trying to just progress. So when I started working on the project, I was like, all right, I'm gonna just display everything I can do. So what's the best way to do that? Make a demo tape, and what's gonna say it the best? Pure Potential. And it just kind of came to me in the midst of that trip.
That's awesome, dude. Is mushrooms your favorite way to have a psychedelic experience and like a connecting experience for yourself?
I would say right now, yeah. Because I think LSD is a little too long. Too long.
That LSD you said?
Yeah,
it does last a while, man. It's crazy. I got super into shrooms at the beginning of the year last year when the COVID shit started. Me and my wife got really into that shit. It was fun to trip for a while. I think it definitely helped too. It helped creativity with the stream and everything. So cool to hear that you're open to those experiences, and that's awesome, man. Let me see. What was your favorite song to make off the project?
I gotta go with Die on My Feet and Riot.
Okay.
Yeah, definitely Die on My Feet and Riot for sure.
Die on My Feet is really good. That's like, oh man, I love that. I was gonna say either that one or what was the other one?
All My Friends is really fun too.
Bro, you just read my mind. I was gonna say "Die on My Feet" or "All My Friends" is probably two of my favorite ones off that whole project. So that's fire. What in particular do you like the most about "Die on My Feet"?
Really, just like I feel like that was a time where I could rap the way I love to rap, you know.
Mm-hmm.
And that's like I grew up real heavy on that boom bap sound, that New York heavy with lyricism matters type of thing. And I feel like nowadays kind of got away from that. But that's the one track where I was like, I'm gonna just speak my mind, like what's really going on, what's going on in the world, because that's the best inspiration is what everyday life, what's happening, what you're seeing, you know. So I'm turning on the news, I'm seeing what's going on there, and then stuff happened recently over the summer, COVID, you know. So I felt like that track was me speaking on everything that happened in the past year that I've just been seeing and observing that nobody else is really speaking on.
Mm-hmm. Word. I love it. Let's see. What is your favorite thing about being in the studio? Like, what if there's anything else? Like, what's the first thing that comes to mind about being in the studio?
Just the work. I fell in love with the process of just making art, of just making the music. So, like, as long as I'm making music and I got my people around me, like that's what I love the most about it.
Hell yeah. Hey, shout out Cole and Tim. Thanks for coming through the chat, guys. If you guys got any questions for Khyree, please put them in the chat. I appreciate everybody that's stopping by. We're gonna get into some more questions here. If you weren't pursuing music, is there anything else that you think you would do? I think we already kind of talked about the art aspect of it, but if there's any other job that you could think of in the world that's like, damn, that would be a really cool job. Like, is there anything else that you think you would go after?
That's a tough one. Oh, man. I'm a weird guy. I damn near would have ended up being like a florist or something.
Florist? Okay. Hell yeah. Flowers are dope, man. The florist down the street is a pretty dope guy, too. So it seems like it would be a pretty cool job, too.
Right.
Like a botanist and stuff, dealing with life forms and stuff.
Yeah,
keeping
exactly.
them alive. Hell yeah.
Very colorful environment.
Oh, yeah. Let's see. What are you working on now? You got singles coming? Do you got another project? Is there what's the vision for the next few months here for Khyree?
Got a couple videos coming in the
Okay.
next few weeks and months, and I was gonna take a little break, but I can't stop. I like addicted to the process of it, so I started working on this next project, which is actually gonna be what I would consider my first mixtape, I guess. This
Okay.
last project was just a demo.
Yeah.
Yeah. So I got that coming. I'm gonna call it Operation Midnight Climax.
Okay.
Yeah. So I got that coming around summertime.
What's the inspiration behind the title on that one?
Inspiration behind that one, man. That's a good. You're going down a rabbit hole now. So
That's what Talking Truth is for.
Right. So I like to do research. I like to be on the internet. I get lost in the web a lot. So I came across this thing called man, you got me saying some stuff on here. I came across this thing called MK Ultra, and I guess that's when the CIA was doing experiments on different people and everything, trying to figure out LSD, you know?
Yeah.
So Midnight Climax is the secret operation they were running when they were testing out on their own agents.
Okay.
within. So they would have the agents like go to brothels and prostitutes would end up drugging them, and then do one-way mirrors. They would watch them and observe them.
Oh shit.
Yeah. So just really like learning about all of that stuff, and the sound I'm starting to craft for myself, which for this project, I want to make it sound futuristic, like very, very loud, very fun, very animated, but at the same time, very deep and intricate, you know?
Yeah, definitely.
Yeah, it's because with Pure Potential, pretty much, it was displaying just a bunch of different sounds, but on this one, I'm kind of honing in on two aspects of the fun, but also the stuff that needs to be talked about as well.
Hell yeah. That being said, is everything that you say, is there intention with it, like behind it, or is there some songs you're just kind of having fun on?
Oh, everything's intention. Everything.
Word.
Everything. Yeah.
All thought out. Good shit.
Yeah, everything thought out.
Let's see. As far as like self-care and like taking care of your mental health, how important is that for you?
Very, 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 very. It's just easy to fall into, especially the winter we go through up here in the Midwest, man. It's
Bro,
easy.
right on the lake here. Fucking lake
Yeah.
effect, shitty, man. God damn.
Lake is hate it, man. I'm cruising down Lakeshore Drive, man. And I love it. There's just so much snow outside. But no, like seasonal depression is a real thing.
Word.
Anxiety can be a real thing. I try to exercise, eat healthier, be patient with myself, and I try to work on just getting over things, not overthinking. You know, just doing different outlets, a little bit of yoga here and there. Just really trying to keep my mind flowing so the ideas can keep coming, just to live a healthier life as well and be happy.
Yeah, definitely. What do you think your biggest strength as an artist, like in the studio, is?
And I don't know. That's a hard man. That's a hard strength. That's a good question. Wow. That's a question KG to have to answer for me.
Okay.
That's a question KG to have to answer for me.
For sure. And then, I guess, what do you think is something that you want to get better at this year then? Something that maybe you don't think is as fine-tuned and something that you think you could work on in the studio?
Oh, singing.
Singing?
I want to learn.
Ooh, hell yeah.
Yeah, I want to be able to
That's
hit
fire.
something. Yeah.
Putting melody in a song is just like taking it to the next level. And when it's you and you're like, damn, who is that? And it's like, that's not a feature, bro. That's just him doing his thing. Like,
Exactly.
Oh shit. Okay.
Exactly. Yeah.
That's fire.
Yeah, that's the next thing. Working on getting that range crazy.
Got a question from chat here. Tim wants to know, what do you think the hardest thing about creating and/or producing music is?
Hardest thing I would say is honestly being vulnerable in the music. Really saying stuff that might be hard for you to talk about, or deep memories, and bringing those up and putting it into the art. Because when you do that, you have the realization that there's going to be people who hear this now.
Yeah.
So it's just something that you're keeping to yourself. And then it can become a battle sometimes within, like, all right, do I want to show this side of myself? Do I want to display these thoughts? But yeah, I try to do that because I know somewhere there can be a kid in Wyoming, there could be a kid in Nebraska, or maybe even Russia that may be feeling the same way I'm feeling. And me putting that out there could help them out.
I was just gonna say, anytime like people, somebody once told me, anytime they think about worrying about a message not being heard, or like worrying about it being judged, or like, man, we're just worried about putting their feelings out there. Like, think of all the music that has been put out there for you that's affected you, and
Exactly.
do that for somebody else. Like, okay, shit, like, this may be hard to put out, but this is definitely probably going to affect somebody else in a positive way, and like somebody else is going to connect with it, because you're not the only one who's going through that shit, most likely. So
Right.
that's fucking dope. Man. Hey, we got another question from YouTube. Thank you for that, Joey. What up, Ian? Appreciate everybody stopping by. Chat's popping now. How do you get past writer's or creator's block? What do you do for that?
I either try to read, or I like to watch movies. And I feel like if I'm at like a writer's block, I just take a step back, try not to overthink anything, because I feel like when you overthink it, it's not going to ever come out how you want it to come out.
Word.
Yeah, so definitely film, movies, try to live a little bit. I gotta live. I gotta go out, hang out with friends. I'm kind of wild, so we like to party. And that's where a lot of my inspiration comes from. So if I'm like having a writer's block or something, I go out with the boys and we're having a wild night, I'll just see something and it sparks like the creativity in me again, and it's like a refuel, like my fuel meter just went back up.
Hell yeah.
Life, you gotta life. Life's the best thing. If you feel like you got writer's block, just go out and live. Go outside, call up some homies, do something.
Experience.
Yeah, experience. You only live once. We gotta be rich in experience.
Hell yeah. Let's see. What defines an MC, and who might be a couple of your favorites off the top of your head?
Man, defines an MC. Love for the craft. Yeah, really love for the craft. The originality, and MCs off the top of my head. Oh, you gotta go J. Cole, of course, Kendrick, Joey Badass, great one. Man, that's one of my favorites for sure. Earl Sweatshirt.
Oh man, hell yeah.
Vince Staples, yeah.
Fire.
MF Doom, RIP, man. Mac Miller, RIP. Yeah.
Hell yeah.
Yeah.
That's a good list.
Yeah.
That's a solid list of MCs right there. Another one. This is one that I ask all the artists that come on. This is a pretty consistent one, and I think one of the favorite ones in chat. What does success mean to you? Have you attained it yet?
I feel like I'm chasing that right now.
Okay.
I don't think I'm anywhere close to where I want to be as far as the goals I got set. But success means to me is feeling accomplishment within, not necessarily accolades, but
Mm-hmm.
accomplishing your goals and what you set.
Word.
Because I mean, you know that you could win all the awards you want, but if you don't feel whole within, is that really true success?
Damn.
Yeah.
That's a good question. And
Yeah.
The answer is probably no.
Right. Success is what you make it.
Hell yeah. Well, this is a new one I actually just added in the last stream, and it got some good feedback too. What's your favorite way to make somebody else smile?
Do something fun. Do something genuine. Something genuine, and something that you're not expecting anything back from.
Word.
Give without expectation of receiving anything back.
Hell yeah. Who's somebody that made you proud recently, and what did they accomplish?
Man, that made me proud recently. Wow. Oh, my friend Chris, he put out his first song. It's called "Lose You." It's out on all platforms. He just started making music last year, and relatively a couple months ago, and the progress he's made has been tremendous. So he made me very proud, taking that leap, putting himself out there, and showing what he can do. Because it sounds original. It's very fire. Yeah, it made me really proud.
Where's the best place we can find it? Spotify or SoundCloud? Which one?
Spotify, SoundCloud, Apple.
All of them? Okay, cool. I'll have to grab a link from you after the chat from IG or something, and I'll have to post it on my story and stuff too. Perfect. All right, I'm in the part of the questions where I kind of ask some questions related to my brand, so you can get introduced to Talkin Truth a little bit. So the tree is really prevalent in the Talkin Truth brand. It represents growth. And there's 4 different parts to the tree. The first one being the roots at the bottom of the ground. And those are represented by your core values as a person. They hold you down. They make you who you are. So what would you say are a couple of your core values that maybe you learned as a kid that you hold to you today?
Man, honesty. Being a team player for sure. Knowing self. Loving self-confidence is really up there, and integrity. Yeah,
that's fire. Because we had the Know Your Roots segments that we were doing the whole first week. Integrity was like probably 2 out of the 4 days that we did. That was one of the core values that we talked about in 2 of the 4 days. So
courage too. I got to put courage up there as well, man.
Ooh, that's a good one.
We only live once, so you can't be in fear.
Hell yeah, don't be afraid to put yourself out there and do what you need to do, man.
And this pandemic shit is like, that's what that taught me. Don't be afraid. Got to take risks. You only live once. Anything can happen in this life.
That's so true. So moving up the tree, you got the body of the tree that's represented next, and that is the people that you keep around you, your team. So how important is it to you to build a team around you that has the same vision as you, that shares the same passion and everything like that? That's
top priority. You are who you surround yourself with, Mm-hmm. I once was told that billionaires don't hang out with, I don't want to use the term bums. People who are not on nothing, birds of the same feather flock together. So it's really important to figure out what your niche is and then build a team around that. But what makes it better is when it's organic and it's not just like, all right, we're here because we benefit each other. It's like, all right, we love each other, but it's also a beneficial relationship at the same time.
Hell yeah. How does that make the music better, easier, or how does that affect the music in the studio for you? Like building or making a song with somebody that you're friends with?
I make it way better. I like to get to know a person before I make music with them. Honestly, I like to fill them out because music is very it's a form of showing emotion. So if I'm gonna show you my emotion, or if I'm gonna open up around you, I want to make sure I want to open up around you.
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah.
Definitely. Moving up the tree, you got the third part is the branches that represents the experiences you've had in life. So what would be like one or two experiences that you could say you've had that have turned you into who you are today?
Okay, so I moved back from LA beginning of 2019, right?
Mhm.
So we went down to, you know what ISU is, college.
Indiana State,
Yep,
Terre Haute. Yeah,
yep.
that's where my dad went. Sycamores.
Had Sycamore, yeah.
Yes, sir.
I went down there to visit one of my friends with two of my other homies. So on the way back, it was a blizzard going on, and we ended up fishtailing behind. Semi flipped off the highway twice, and luckily we walked away from that accident. But that was really the spark under me. That's like, yo, it's time to put your foot on the gas. Like no
Yeah.
more. It's time to wake up. You only got one chance to live. And at that time, I was going through a real, I guess, dark. I was going through a little rough patch right there. But that really made me realize how precious life is and how valuable life is as well.
Word.
Other one is I seen one of my friends fall into the street life, and he is incarcerated now. So you just once being in the same position as somebody and then realizing that your life is one way and theirs is a total opposite way, it was definitely a wake up call too.
Definitely. What would you say is the best advice you could give for somebody who's just starting who's never made a song before, maybe never stepped into the studio, and has this maybe like itch or feeling that they might be able to do something as far as like making some bars or making something happen? What would be the first thing you would say to them?
One, study. Be
Word.
a student. Be a student of the game. Learn the art, and then on top of that, just put yourself into it. Just take that first leap, but don't get discouraged at all. You can do it. It's all willpower.
Oh yeah, perfect. And then so the last part of the tree, I skipped one more part of the tree there before I got that question in there. But the leaves, they represent the lessons that you've taken from those experiences. So is there maybe one or two lessons that you learned as a kid that still maybe stick out in your head today, or that pop up in your head frequently?
To believe in myself, really believe in myself, because when I was younger, I like just playing sports and stuff, you know, like it was a small lesson that I learned through that, but it's kind of like playing basketball. If you don't think you're going to make the shot, you're not going to make the shot. But if you believe you're going to take that shot and you take it and you make it, the confidence builds, you know.
Definitely. Awesome answers, man. Let's see. So the last branded question I got for you, and again, one that I ask every artist: what does truth mean to you?
Truth means being true to yourself. Not living your truth, essentially, not holding back, whether it's good or bad, putting it out there, you know.
Definitely. How important is it for you to? Are you still there? Oh yeah, it is. Okay, it looked like it froze for a second. How important is it for you to not judge somebody immediately and you know, give them maybe a second chance if they like have a bad first impression? Are you somebody to give them a second chance, or are you just like, nah, I'm not fucking with that person again?
I'm a very open-minded person because
Yep.
I mean, to be honest, I'm a fucking weirdo, so who can I judge?
Same, bro. Likewise.
Yeah, so I can't judge nobody, man. I can't judge nobody. I
Right.
definitely like to read people, and if your vibes are a little strange, I keep it in the back of my head. But you know, the second time around, because I know it's been times when I maybe not have left maybe the best first impression on people, but then we became the best of friends, and then vice versa, you know.
Definitely. Who's somebody that you really looked up to as a kid?
My older brother for sure.
Word.
Yeah, he was very musically inclined, and that really like drove the passion that I already had to pursue music.
Do you play any instruments yourself?
I used to, man. I used to
Used
play
to?
the trumpet. I used to play the trumpet when I was in like middle school as a little band nerd.
Okay, nothing right now.
Nah, it didn't last too long because they were having us play stuff I wasn't really too interested in. Like, I mean, you're in seventh grade. Who's trying to play the Beach Boys? Then you trying to play something that you're downloading on your little MP3 player, you know?
Yeah, I feel that. Oh shit, that's hilarious. What's the best way for a new fan or somebody who's just discovered you to support your vision and support your music, man?
Man, just listen to it. I'm happy if anybody takes the time out their day to give me a listen, give me a chance, because I know it's thousands of people trying to do what I'm doing. So the fact that I'm starting to gain any type of momentum, I'm grateful for it.
Word. Yeah, man. Is there any I guess there's a couple pop culture questions. You watch a lot of Netflix or movies or anything like that?
Here and there. Yeah,
What's your go-to? Like are you more of a movie or TV show guy?
It's really how I'm feeling on a day-to-day
Yeah.
basis.
Okay.
Yeah.
What's a couple of your favorites from either side then?
Okay, TV shows. Starting off, I love Breaking Bad. Right,
Ooh, hell yeah.
Breaking Bad's up there. Um, I really enjoyed like Power. Big on Power. I love Power. Snowfall. That's really good. Snowfall's really
Snowfall? Okay.
good. Yeah.
Which one is that? Is that a Netflix one?
No, it's on FX.
FX. Okay, I'm gonna
Yeah.
check that one out. I think I've heard somebody else say something about that one, and I heard good things too.
I recommend it. For
Snowfall.
sure.
Okay, word.
And,
Ooh, this is another good one. Can you remember the first like piece of music that you bought with your own money? Like either whether it was allowance or like you got Christmas, whatever it was. Can you remember the first piece of music that you bought yourself?
Man, I bought this burnt CD from the flea market, man, and it was the second 50 Cent album. Man, I can't remember the name of that one right now. It was the second one, but it had like Piggy Bank on there and all that. Yeah, it was the Massacre. It was the Massacre. All right.
Were your parents ever like, nah, you can't listen to that, or were they pretty open to letting you like just get your hands on whatever kind of media you could?
They're pretty open because
Yeah.
like they were relatively like if they were getting me music, they try to get clean stuff, but at the same time, like my pops, he was playing dirty music, so
Yeah.
like I kind of feel around it like I'm hearing it, but at the same time, you know, you better not cuss type thing.
That's hilarious. Yeah, my parents tried to like keep me away from it. They would like, what was it, The Offspring? My dad kept the Offspring CD in his car, and the only time I ever got to listen to it was when I went out with him to go run errands, and then I would tell him like, nah, I don't want to go in the store. I'll just stay in the car. And then I would pop the CD in while he's in there and listen to it and jam out. He almost caught me one time. I almost got in trouble, but I got it out just in time. So
Yeah.
that's hilarious. Oh man, yeah. Hey, shout out Ian. Thank you for the compliment there. And yeah, the Beach Boys. I do like the Beach Boys too. He said Beach Boys is fire.
They are. But as a middle school kid, I didn't appreciate
I
it.
feel that. I got Barbara Ann stuck in my head all the time. That's like that's what I'm known for, singing Barbara Ann on the video games all the time.
Okay.
Oh man. Well, shit, man. Any final thoughts or anything before we hop off of here at all?
Man, I got a question for you.
Shoot.
What's some of your favorite rock bands?
Rock bands. Cage the Elephant is my favorite rock band and probably favorite band in the world. I've seen them 7 times in person. I got a Cage the Elephant tattoo on my arm. It says even on a cloudy day, and the line finishes, I'll keep my eyes fixed on the sun. So like even in the dark days, you gotta keep your eyes focused on the light type shit. Silver Sun pickups are really good. They're kind of the Airborne Toxic Event. Manchester Orchestra's pretty good.
Okay.
Fucking Audio Slave from back in high school. Rise Against, Rage Against the Machine. Yeah, man. Anybody that like anybody that's not afraid to be themselves. Weezer's really good. I like Weezer. Foo Fighters are alright. Yeah, anybody that's like not afraid to be themselves.
Right.
Cage the Elephant really taught me how to do that before. Before that, I feel like Cage the Elephant taught me that music can like teach me shit. That was where I first realized, like, oh man, like I can learn stuff from music. This is cool. Now I got to listen to more. So that's why I think Cage holds a pretty good place in my heart, and they're my favorite because yeah. And then I think Mac Miller was one of the first that taught me hip hop can tell a story, and then Mick Jenkins after the Waters dropped. That was
man.
That was it. I was like, okay, this is what hip hop is supposed to sound like. Yeah. Got you. This is the new bar, and that kind of sucks for a lot of people, but
right.
That's that's what really drew me in was the Waters back in 2015. So
man, that was the era that drew me in. I was in high school and I heard that I was like, wow. And at the time, that was like it was doing mainly the drill era in Chicago, so that was definitely a different light. Like him and Chance definitely showed a different side of Chicago at that time.
Definitely. Who are some of your favorite Chicago artists?
Favorite Chicago artists?
Any of them you're trying to work with in the near future? Any you're trying to get a hold of here?
Yeah, I want to work with Mick's up there.
Word.
Okay. Alex Wiley Alex up
Hell
there.
yeah. I gotta get his interview too, man. Damn it.
Alex up there. I wanna work with Dirk. I wanna work with Chief Keef.
Hell yeah.
Yeah. Kanye, of course.
Word.
I wanna work with Common. He's a legend.
Oh, hell yeah.
I grew up on Common, so I wanna work with him for sure.
That's dope. Awesome, man. Well, I appreciate you coming on, bro. It's been a real pleasure. If there's any other time you want to come on, talk about some of your new releases, anything coming up or shit, you just want to get something off your chest, tell the world about it, let me know, man.
Yes, sir. Thank you for having me, man.
Hell yeah. I tried to build the platform to help the smaller guys start out and, you know, get the mission going for everybody. So if there's anything you can think of that I can ever do, I don't know what I can do, but if there's anything you can think of that I can help you with, man, just let me know. If you got a post, shoot it over in my DMs and I'll repost it on my story for you for sure. So
Yes, sir, man.
hell yeah.
Thank you.
No problem. If yeah, have a good night, man. Stay safe, and we'll talk to you again soon, man.
You too.
All right, later. Hey, that was Khyree Battle. Let's go. Another interview in the books, baby. It's Music March Madness over here at Talkin' Truth. I gotta show off this fucking merch one more time. Let's pull these bad boys out and just show these off. Because again, each piece of merch is individually numbered and tagged. You got the old school Talkin' Truth. That's the OG logo on there. That's the OG Talkin' Truth logo where the Talkin' Truth is in the tree. Oh my God. 5 out of 29. This is item number 5 out of 20. All of them are individually numbered, bro. Individually sized and numbered and tagged. You got the sweatshirt right here. Talkin' Truth on the front. Let's go. The little TT on the back. The Talkin' Truth TT. And then on each sleeve, come grow with us. Come grow with us. Let's go. That's the sweatshirt right there. Then we got, let's see, there's only 3 of these in existence. There's only 3 black sweatshirts in existence. Anytime we do a merch drop and you guys want some custom shit, hit the DMs. Let me know. We can make custom items. We can do some custom orders. Just let me know what you want. We got the black hoodie made up, bro. We got the black hoodie made up with the white. Ooh, the come grow with us. The TT on the back. Let's go. There's only 3 of these in existence. Again, if you need custom Talkin' Truth merch for the next drop, hit me up. I'm getting ready to send out all the merch orders this weekend. We're going to have some free stickers in there for everybody that ordered some merch. Thank you so much to everybody that ordered merch. Thank you guys so much for coming in to view the chat, man. That was a great interview. This has been a great night. I got 11 people in here right now, and it stayed pretty steady around like the 8 to 10 viewer mark for the whole night. This has been fucking great. Thank you for all the chat participation. Shout out Ian for the shout out on the mic levels for the train. Man, I wasn't doing it at the beginning of the interview. I definitely fucked it up at the beginning, but I started noticing a little better at the end. I'm gonna get some sound blocker for this shit as another fucking train comes along. You go on, get over it. I gotta get some sound blocker for the windows, man, because I can't really move the desk anywhere else in the apartment. Doesn't fit anywhere else really. So shit. Yo, did everybody enjoy the stream? Are y'all ready for another interview tomorrow night? Because we got another interview scheduled for tomorrow night. His name is Saint Ripley, another artist from Chicago. He just recently dropped a project as well. So we're going to have another dope interview about some dope Chicago music. Shout out to Khyree. He lived in the 219 for a little bit. Little region rat action he had on the stream tonight. Shit, what else do we got going on? We got a Berm, so we got another Free Nation interview set up for Sunday. I need an interview set up for Friday and Saturday still. If we don't get one, I'm going to sneak some content in there anyway. It might not be an interview on Friday or Saturday, but we're going every single night of the month this month for Music March Madness. So be tuned. Be sure to stay tuned this whole week, 11th, 12th, 13th, 14th. We're going to have content through the weekend. And I'm going to get that merch sent out to everybody. Thank you again so much to everybody who bought merch. I'm probably going to do another limited release of the drop at some point. It's not going to have any of the custom tags on it or anything, though. Those were specific to the first drop alone. I actually have a few extra pieces of merch, too. So if you, we're going to do a giveaway of merch. We're going to do a giveaway of merch tomorrow night on the stream. If you're here tonight, be here tomorrow night. We're doing a giveaway. Doing a merch piece giveaway. The person who asks the best question for tomorrow night's stream, and I'll have to be the judge of it, or we could do a vote. We'll do a vote. You can vote who asked the best question. You just can't vote for yourself, and whoever gets the most votes will get a free piece of Talkin' Truth merch. Let's do it. Merch giveaway tomorrow night. Let's go. It'll either be a sweatshirt or a t-shirt of your choosing. I'll have to see what sizes and shit I've got of everything. We'll have to work something out. But let's do a merch giveaway. Let everybody know we're doing a merch giveaway tomorrow night. Man, thank you guys so much for coming through the stream. We're going to be here again tomorrow night. Like I said, I keep repeating myself at this point. This is the part of the stream where I just repeat myself, and I don't know how to end the stream in a normal way. I just word vomit everywhere, and then it awkwardly ends. So, let's see. Go listen to Khyree Battle's project, Pure Potential. I'm going to put the link in the chat before I head out for the night. I got to put it in the Twitch chat. I apologize to anybody that's on YouTube. I don't have the YouTube chat pulled up. I'm not 100% on how to do the multi messaging for the multi-stream platforms just yet. We're getting there. We're learning as we go. Music March Madness. The bracket's coming out soon. Get ready. Get ready to vote on all those on the Instagram and the Twitter, because we're going to have a bracket for your favorite artist, favorite MC. Have a fucking solid night, everybody. Stay safe. I love you all. Thank you so much for coming through. We're going to keep this stream going, man. We're going to keep it growing. Natural growth.